Whoops, forgot to hit the record button. Anyways, guys, Tetra Ninja here, playing free-for-all on old school COD 4 Overgrown, as I get sniped in the face by this thermal sniper being a snake in the grass. But don't worry, I'll get him back. As you can tell by the perks, this game is fairly old, as well as the experience that I'm getting for all my exploits. I posted this video mainly because the main point is to show you guys that you don't necessarily have to be the greatest or have the greatest skill to play this game. You just have to have good tactics, and you'll see a bunch of times in this video my aim is like ridiculously off, and the main reason for that is this was my, I think, first or second game back after playing a couple of days of the Halo Reach beta. And obviously the controls, physics, and dynamics of that game and especially the controller, 360 controller to PS3 controller, are completely different. So my aim's kind of off for the first couple of games, but this just goes to show you that you don't necessarily have to have the best shot in the game to be successful at it. You just have to have good general tactics and map knowledge. So we'll get started. First tip on Overgrown: don't go to Grandma's house, that middle house in the middle with the attic and the turrets. That's just as I shoot down this Harrier. Always shoot down air support in free-for-alls, guys, because if you wait it out, most likely the other people aren't going to be smart enough to hide out in buildings, and you're just feeding the person's next kill streak. So carry your stingers and shoot down air support. And this upcoming sequence is pretty bad, as you can see with my aim. I drop my stingers and pick up akimbo Rafkas, which are always lovely, which is in long run was a bad move because I had to waste a predator missile to shoot down another Harrier. But back on strategy, yeah, completely avoid that middle area, especially in wide open maps such as Overgrown. It's not necessarily as bad as Wasteland, especially that middle area in the Wasteland where for some reason people like to hang out. But if you're in Grandma's house, most likely, even if you kill a guy, you're gonna get rushed. And once you get rushed by one guy, it's just waves and waves of people. And even though if you're killing like 4 guys in a row, the 5th guy somehow will run at you, and then somehow he'll like blast a new tube up there, and then it'll just ruin your day. So I try to avoid those areas. I generally try to stick to the outside, especially on larger maps such as this, and shoot inwards. The less time you have your back exposed to people, the better, and more likelihood you're going to survive. But if you're adamant in staying in those areas, then obviously claymores and scavenger are your best friends, and just anticipate people consistently rushing you, and maybe actually sound horde as well, because their steps are pretty loud when they're in that house. So yeah. But like I said before, I really don't recommend that strategy that much for consistent scores. Next tip, on large open maps such as Overgrown and Wasteland, people generally like to snipe. This guy almost Halo sword lunges me because I have really bad aim. Like I said, people tend to like to snipe a lot. It's a little bit more viable on a map such as Wasteland because there's more open areas and less buildings to hide out in. But on Overgrown, there are a ton of buildings, especially located around the middle area, and shacks as well for kind of people to hang out. So in my personal opinion, sniping isn't that fun or a viable option on this map. I tried sniping a little bit later this day, and it didn't work out so well, because most likely if you're using a sniper rifle, you're not going to be using it silenced. And in this upcoming sequence, I always tell you guys, while you're waiting for your air support, find a better place to hide because people are looking for cover. So yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're sniping, then most likely you're going to not be using a silence weapon, and even if you kill one guy, then you're going to just get rushed by other guys. And unless you're going to try to go with the thermal sniper and the silencer deal, which isn't very fun to play or watch. And I might personally like I said, I'm more successful running around with a silenced weapon with lightweight marathon than I am with sniping on this map, because there's just a lot of buildings for people to hang out in, as I get shotgunned in the back right there. And sorry, this is another UMP video. I'm gonna get like haters saying use something else, But like I said, this is my first game back or second game back, and when you're trying to transition yourself back into a game, you want to stick with stuff that's comfortable for you to use, and I personally don't feel comfortable running around with a light machine gun on Overgrown. I don't know about you guys. And I get saved right here because this guy's shooting me, but my Pablo actually kills him for me. Good Pablo, good job. And yeah, so like I said, I have more success running with an SMG class and kind of staying on the move, not really staying in one spot as you would with a sniper. Get a double spray right here by being stealthy like a ninja. And I get my Predator missile, but I'm not going to call it in because I always try to make the final kill cam on my videos, especially in free-for-all, to be a little bit more entertaining to watch as I get blasted in the back right here. And so yeah, and if you're one of my older subscribers, oh yeah, I also welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. If you are one of my older subscribers, then you probably know that it's going to happen, but I'll save it for later. And you'll have a good chuckle, and it's always nice to get a good kill cam and hear the reaction of the lobby after you get it. It's kind of like one of those WTF moments where no one no one knows what's going on, and the guy you just killed just like rage quits because he's just so frustrated, and that's just fun in general. So we're at 1450 right. Oh, is it 1450? No, this isn't it. So we're coming to the end of the game. We're at 1450 right here, and so now I gotta find my last victim, and there he is. And with my ninja stealth skills, I get right behind him, open my briefcase, and smack him down. Briefcase kill for the win. So if anyone who doesn't know how to do this, what you gotta do is just open up your briefcase or your Predator missile or Harrier strike, whatever it is. Wait a second, then mash on your melee button, and you can get the final kill. Just like that. So game ends here. Final score of 30-4. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.